Hello fellow warriors, IdeoRex here with another Rome Total War 2 video. In this one we are covering the patch 1 that came out today on Friday. It's a series I'm going to do. I do it for other games, but I'm going to be covering the patch when it comes out, letting you know, hey, this is what's new, this is what you should look at. The patch notes will always be in the description in some form or another, whether a link or just straight posting them there. So if you want to see them yourself and read all of them, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the important patches that happened and then my thoughts on them and how I think they're going to affect the game. So this first patch is 3 days after the game came out. So it's mainly fixing bugs that arised in the first day, because there's a couple days to get stuff coded and then pushed out. So tons of fixes on startup issues, whether your system's not working. I didn't have problems with that. Just things like that. So hopefully everybody can play the game now. Number 2 is there's tons of fixes for graphical issues. Again, if you have different systems, it's PC gaming, there's so many different systems out there, everybody running different setups. Your graphics should be better now, should be working for most people. And fix broken units. There's a ton of these where if you read through the patch notes, it's so-and-so couldn't do this ability, so-and-so was getting stuck in this piece of ground, so-and-so wasn't flanking the way they should be. There's nothing that actually changes. There's no nerfs or buffs to units or changing actual figures. It's all getting the game to work how they originally wanted it to work. And then there's a bunch of reduce the game ending bugs, different things that cause the game to fall apart or break while you're playing them. Now, there's whole patch notes, it's like 40 patches maybe, of what they did. And I found 3 that were actually interesting. So one of them that actually changed something other than this 4 overarching concepts. So one of them is aligned ship unit upkeep costs with land unit, and made mercenary ships more expensive and non-mercenary ships cheaper. That is balancing the costs. Sounds like they didn't do it right when they first came out with it. It's not really a nerf or a buff. It's for campaign stuff, I think. Yeah, and they made it so that it works better and is more fluid with the economy of the overall game. And then also fixed slow turning rates of transport ships. They're just really slow to rotate and to keep safe, so they sped that up. And then one of the interesting things, a little bit different than the rest, was they fixed the Rome wasn't built in a day achievement, and making sure that it actually initiates and shows up when you do the action. So those are that's the patch. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There should be patches every week is what Creative Arts is